Hi guys, my name is Michaela Malone and I'm the marketing director for the Southern Venues. Today we are starting something new and it is called the Best of Interviews. It is a new segment where we host our favorite vendors that we nominate and that you guys can nominate as well. Today we are hosting Crystal Geisy of Masterpiece Flowers and she's going to introduce herself now.
Hi, I'm Crystal Geisy. I own Masterpiece Flowers along with my mother, Misty. We are an organic cut flower farm. We do 4 farmers markets a week and we specialize in event work, specifically weddings.
Tell us a little bit about how you ended up in the floral industry.
So it kind of was a long way too. I've always grown flowers, vegetables, things like that. And then when I was in high school, my mom, who at one point was a florist herself, we took floristry classes. And we did those for 2 years at Warwick, took different courses at different times. And I just really loved it. And one of the things that we actually did in it was we had to pick like a theme and design different pieces for a wedding under that theme. And I just really fell in love with it. I continued growing flowers just on a small scale at my home, and then I'd say about 4 years ago, my mom and I decided to start a cut flower farm. It was very slow at first, kind of just trial and error, figuring out what worked on large scale. And then 2 years ago, we decided to kind of go forward making it a real business, and we really just wanted to incorporate those field-grown flowers into wedding and design work.
Okay. And that's awesome, working with your mom. So you said you've been doing that for how many years now?
Yeah, so it's we've been growing like on a commercial scale for 4 years, and we've been doing it as a business with a floristry design studio as well for 2.
Hi, Crystal. Where are you guys located?
So we're located in Whaleyville, Maryland. We are growing on 4 acres of organically cultivated land in Whaleyville. It's about 15 minutes from Ocean City and about 10 minutes from Salisbury.
Okay, that's awesome. What is your specialization? Like, what are you guys known for, and what makes you stand out from other people in this field?
So I'd say our specialty is event work, specifically weddings. We are really known for our more free-flowing, organic flower designs, very garden-inspired designs. And I'd say specifically we're known for our installation work.
Oh, that's awesome. What sort of wedding packages and pricing do you guys offer?
So we offer 2 different styles for each bride to kind of find what fits them best.
Okay.
Each bride is very unique and has different budget desires that they want to have for their wedding and different design ideas that they have for their wedding. So we offer one package, which is our a la carte package. A la carte is a set group of specific designs that are all going to incorporate seasonally grown flowers. So whatever's blooming that week of your wedding in your color palette would be used in those. So they're preset prices. You can kind of go through and, knowing your budget, pick exactly what fits for yours the best. It doesn't include anything that is going to be installed or set up, but we do offer delivery for those. And then we offer our full service wedding package. That's going to be anything, very unique designs, specific types of flowers that you want, installations, and larger pieces.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Your opinion is trending at the moment. I know we see on Pinterest all the time, trending for 2019, trending for 2020. People love this boho and so on. So what do you think is trending?
So definitely, your rustic, your boho, different things like that are kind of staples that I don't see going anywhere right now. Specifically in flowers, I see a lot of really lush, what I call like queen flowers being used, lots of peonies, ranunculus, very unique items being placed in, large roses, garden roses. But specifically, I've seen a lot of monochromatic designs, so like all one color. We're doing a wedding in September. It's all white bleached products. So it's really, it's a new trend that's catching on here. And then I'd also say I see a lot of floral designs that are going into all flowers. So the all greenery trend's really been happening for a while now. Now I see people going to designs, centerpieces, bouquets that are all flowers, no greenery. It's a very like Ikebana style floral design.
Oh, I love that. That's very cool. Okay. Do you offer any rental items? And if so, what kind of rental items do you guys offer?
So we offer quite a few rental items. We have a lot of arbors, everything from wooden archways to copper archways, different designs that we've created over the years. We also have all of our different types of containers, vessels, pedestal items, different things for display that brides can kind of pick and choose from to see what works best for their wedding.
Okay. Do you guys handle setup and delivery, and do you guys offer cash and carry?
So we really don't offer anything cash and carry. All of our event work is going to be, pre-ordered, pre-paid for. But we do all of our setup and delivery for your wedding. It's really important for us for you to feel like your wedding is as important to us as it is to you. So when you are contacting us for event work, wedding work, it's going to be me that's there. I will have a team of people usually that are helping me because, archways, things like that, it's a lot to move and carry from site. Sometimes, we're going quite a distance from like our vehicle to the site where the wedding's being done. So I do need help carrying things, but I'm always going to be that face that you see there on your wedding day, bringing you your bouquet, setting up your flower designs.
That's awesome. I love that personal touch as well. A lot of people ask too, once the wedding is over, do you pick up any of your floral items that were used, or is the bride and groom supposed to drop it off to you at a later time? I know in our wedding venue we've had this issue before as well.
Yeah, so over the past few years doing wedding work, we've definitely done both, where we allowed brides to bring it back to us within 3 days of their wedding, or we've gone and picked things up. We offer tear down service. But we've also learned over the years that a lot of times there can be miscommunication between bride and groom, or they think parents or bridesmaids are going to be able to take them, and then they're like, well, I don't have room in my vehicle. So we've really, through discussing it with our clients, we've come to just the understanding that it's a lot easier if we just make it a standard for all of our wedding work, that we include that tear down service in their package. That way, at the end of the night, all you have to worry about is going home and relaxing and enjoying, what's left of that really amazing day you had.
Yeah, and I think that's so awesome, and it makes it so much easier on the bride as well, coming from someone, both of us who work in the wedding business. That is an awesome touch to have. Do you charge an extra fee if the bride and groom need you to stay throughout the ceremony to move arrangements to the reception site?
So each wedding package is, custom. So depending upon how long it's going to take to set things up, how long it'll take to move things, how long the ceremony is. Sometimes ceremonies are 15 minutes. Sometimes I've seen them last an hour and a half, 2 hours. So it really just depends how long we are there. We do charge for our time spent there, but it just depends on each individual wedding.
Okay. As for our venue, what floral arrangements and greenery would you recommend our brides to use for our farmhouse tables, our floral boxes upstairs, our grand staircase, and our rustic barrels?
Well, I would say each bride has their own distinctive style, so it really depends what their vision is for their wedding.
Okay.
But we always try to encourage our brides to remember, especially if you are looking to use like a smaller budget, to remember that like statement pieces are going to be where you want to put your money into. Pieces like we had talked about earlier, where you can move, you can transition that arbor arrangement from your arbor to behind like a sweetheart table. Make your designs work the most they can for you. You don't want to take and spread your budget very thinly amongst a lot of small pieces, because it kind of can be overlooked through that entire vision. But if you're putting your budget into specific pieces that really make a statement, that can also be transitioned from ceremony to reception, you really can get the most out of your budget.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. All right, so that's all the questions that I have for you today, and I think that you explained very well, and overall I think that you guys are awesome. I personally love your work, and I've seen your arches and I fell in love with them myself. Is there anything that you'd like to add that we didn't touch on about your business?
I would just say that the most common question that we get about our flowers is, what's seasonally going to be available for my wedding? So it depends, and during a consultation, that's one of the things that we touch on the most what you'll have at that time of year. But we also tell our brides, if there's something specific that you want that we can't provide for you, we do order like flowers in.
Okay.
But we have a really big commitment to American grown flowers. So when we're ordering other flowers in, they're not just coming from, a lot of flowers come from South America, Ecuador, things like that, Holland. We are really committed to ordering from other flower farms. Masterpiece Flowers with my mother, Misty Fields. We are an organic cut flower farm. We do 4 farmers markets a week, and we specialize in weddings and event work. We grow on 4 acres right outside of Ocean City, about 15 minutes and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in finding out more about what we do, you can find us on Instagram, through our website. Our website is masterpieceflowerfarm.com. On Instagram, we are Masterpiece Flowers. We're also on Facebook under Masterpiece Flower Farm as well. And our best way for anyone to contact us is via email. We have an email entry form on our website. If you're interested in event work or special order or a wedding, that's the best way to get a hold of us. Our turnaround time is usually 1 to 2 days on any email.
Again, I am Michaela Malone. I am the marketing director for the Southern Venues. If you would like to have a tour, feel free to email us at thesouthernvenues@gmail.com or call us at 410-896-5408. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.